Greetings. You're listening to Hidden Truths, Philosophy of the Greats. Here are 5 powerful life lessons from Leonardo Da Vinci. Quote, "It had long since come to my attention that people of accomplishment rarely sat back and let things happen to them. They went out and happened to things." Unquote. If you want success, if you want to accomplish your goals and dreams, never stop moving. Many people today have heard about the law of attraction, which basically states, what you focus on grows. What you think, you create. What you feel, you attract, which is true to some extent. But we want to add, you must continuously move forward every day, physically. There is a psychological aspect on the law of attraction that people tend to miss. Listen to this. In a psychological sense, what you fill your head with, your brain becomes wired or programmed to notice more of. That means when you put your focused attention on what you want to attract and mix it with the emotion of a burning desire, your brain will put that information on high priority, like a dry sponge, absorbing the relevant information about what it is that you have been feeding your mind with. You cannot just think, you need to move physically into the reality that you want to create. You must physically move in the direction of your focus. Take continuous steps towards what it is that you desire. Life lesson number 2. Quote, "The greatest deception men suffer is from their own opinions." Unquote. You are your only obstacle in your own path. Don't let yourself be defined by what other people say or what they think of you. You are undefinable for others. You will define yourself. Which mindset do you have? Are you a doer or are you a bystander? What do you do when you can't figure out something? Do you quit because it's too hard? Do you let your doubts get the best of you? Or do you refuse to give up and demand your mind and body to figure it out, no matter what? There is a difference between a doer and a talker. The doer has trained his mind and body to follow through and reach for his or her goals. No matter what, no matter how uncomfortable, he has trained his mind to endure through challenging situations, and he has through repetition shedded his fears and negative beliefs that hold him back. This may be a lifelong process, but he is doing it. He will work on himself and carve his dreams into his reality. And the talker, he basically does the opposite of not even knowing that he is digging his own grave. He's basically sitting on his ass, trying to catch some of his dreams. He may catch 1 or 2 with some crazy luck. This way of life will never bring you ahead. Decide to be a doer. Be great. Destroy all your goals with style, like a champion. Key phrase: never let other people's limited mindset be the measurement of your success. You are the master of your fate. And remember, masters of success are also masters of failure and frustration. Life lesson number 3. Quote, "I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Being willing is not enough. We must do. Unquote. Creating a sense of urgency, planning day by day in detail, and setting deadlines is the recipe of many great successes. The urgency factor is well known, and the key elements of this is creating an emotion, a feeling that will give you a tremendous pull towards taking systematic actions with conviction and purpose. Make your desire and vision of what you want so important that you are not at peace before you get it done. Decide that your goals are so important that taking action won't be delayed or forgotten. Do it now. Life lesson number 4. Quote, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Unquote. Buddha was a great example of a man living in simplicity. And as you already know, Buddha is considered a highly enlightened person that is said to have reached the state of nirvana. The human mind is often easily distracted, and words are lost in translation. Words are just 20% of communication. The remaining 80% is how you say it, the pitch you use, what you do with your body and face when you're saying it. We also believe that there are subtle energies that are picked up by the brain that makes up part of the communication. Maybe this part is bigger than we might think. There's an old saying stating, if you can't explain something simple, you don't understand it yourself. To keep things simple is always a good way to deliver information. It is the gift of putting the biggest quantity of information that you are able to in the least amount of words. This is the ultimate way of communicating in a sophisticated manner. This way of communicating or delivering information also saves the reader or listener and yourself a lot of time. There are many ways of being simplistic. Think about it. We could go on, but let's keep this simple. Life lesson number 5. As a well-spent day brings happy sleep, so a life well spent brings happy death. Unquote. When you get the most out of your day, you get the most out of your life. Spend your time wisely. Time is eternal, but your time is limited. When you spend your time well in matters of self-development, you will have a good feeling at the end of the day, and so, we can lie to everyone else, but we cannot lie to ourselves. Thank you for listening. We believe in the power of the mind. We believe in you. Please subscribe to our channel for more valuable information.